Grand rising to each and every one of you, all the star seeds and all the light workers, every of our patriots all over the world. I bring the good tidings from our ancient father. I bring the good tidings from Mother Gaia. I bring the good tidings from the ancient spirit. My next prayer for you today, being 21st Saturday, February 2026, is this: that you are totally well in all your ways. You've been able to create your own terms and your own narrative that will help you ahead of the task that have been meted upon by for humanity by the bad people. Please, anytime you come across this very video, do not hesitate to share, as I'm about to share my thoughts with you. For those of us that always focus our attention on heading, I put it there. The Okpebholo government is fully based on propaganda. Fully based on propaganda. That's why so many of these aliens here abroad are being contracted. What propaganda here? Giving people misinformation, telling them what is not there, misleading them, showing to them that this thing is white, whereas it is black. That propaganda. That's why they are contracting a lot of noisemakers to speak on their behalf. That's why most of us who are genuine freedom fighters, a born activist from our mother's womb, that's why we are being castigated and being looked for from all corners. And there's something I want to be letting us know here. In the law of the universe, you know, this universe has a very good law. That's why we center activism on speaking the truth the way it was created. No one is above the law of the universe. No one is above. No kings, no queens above the law of the universe. That's why we talk to anybody as we like. Get that clear. So we are not playing politics. Our own is to make sure each and every one of us face the real policy of life. Nobody, according to the law of the universe, nobody is born a slave. Nobody will have the right to enslave any person. For those of you who are very fervent, or you do your research, minus what you are seeing on media, you can best tell today what's happening in Buckingham Palace in the UK. You can best tell. BBC have already made the announcement that Prince Andrew will be arrested. You know, when we tell Doyle that we are not mates, I don't think I'm supposed to be on this space again because it has been messed up. But anytime I look about some of our brothers who are also standing tall to make sure the truth prevails, you always fuel up my journey to keep on. Because imagine people like Midget now. A lot of you will be expecting. I'll constantly open my live video again to talk about Midget and man. I can't talk about him often like that. I've already delivered my message. It's just that most of the time our people will not quit the hear word. I told you before now, the most necrompulous person in the world is Midget, and he's an antichrist. The most fully fool in the world is Midget. So we cannot say because we have an opportunity to be hitting on somebody, then we do it every day by day. I don't do my things like that. I don't say because I have an opportunity, like what he always does. No, we don't defame people. We tell you what you are made of. We leave you. Even the people we are even fighting for, no one ready to deliver themselves. Then the states where there is no light, healthcare messed up, I'm going to be correcting that later. No enough good roads, some individuals are above the law, insecurity is promise made, promise kept. So Okpebholo promise insecurity. I don't know why Okpebholo is bent on destroying houses. When this is what you promise your people, they are doing what you promise now. There must be insecurity because until you denounce that word, until Okpebholo and his followers denounce that word, and nobody ready to do anything about it. And before I start this very topic today, I want to be showing us something. Now, the reason why people like us say Edo is not shining, that's what I want to explain here. This is paracetamol, right? This is paracetamol. And this is ibuprofen, right? This rubber bag I was given, I just collected it. I think that was in November. I went to the reception in the hospital there. Because that is where I always go anytime I don't need something. I don't need to see the doctor. I just, okay, give me paracetamol. Because normally to my residents, there are some drugs or some medicine that is free for me as an individual. I'll go there, I'll get it. I think I got 4 paracetamol that November. I shared it to people. Chairman, you got a paracetamol because someday 600 grams. This one are 1 gram. Now doctor mostly they give the prescription most of the time. So I went to go and also okay, may I just stock up the admin that it is free. Still helping people. Every year you go out there, you know. Do you know what they told me? They told me that they don't give more than 1 again. Now I say why? They say every month you can be coming. But with many ways, 1 chopper now. Some say that's what it is. So I can't say okay. You can't give me 1 ibuprofen and 1 paracetamol. Do you know it is free? And they don't pay money for it. And there are also some drugs here in Spain. There was called, I think that's what you people call subsidy. The government will pay part of it. Let's assume now this paracetamol, I want to go and buy it. Now doctor write and give me, I think go buy them later. For the people who not get we never get the validation from government to get them free. Now, this very aspect, they will come tear and come out. They will come out for 1 paper. Now, that they will submit, give government, say, so and so person come buy medicine. They will subsidize them for you. Maybe this is one was supposed to be 6 euro. Government fee pay 450, you will pay only 150. Now, until we have such an environment, how will you say the state is shining? Because I don't know when, because I'm no longer putting my attention on people in Nigeria because they say traveling is a part of education. Those ones, they never come on for house. But for we don't see there abroad now, what kind of governance are we bringing home? And what are we learnt abroad? That we are educating our people about, make them follow suit. I guess, we for the year now say, okay, if you go to UBT, I think there's a recent crisis right now in UBTH. Because me, I don't want to watch all those things. I know there's crisis. The health sector is totally messed up. Now, you cannot go to anywhere in the Janja. Only the subsidy you were having in fuel. When Tinubu came in 2023, remove it. This is what Edoili and say clamoring for today, that Tinubu 2027. Then remove fuel subsidy. Now they are coming to remove your life. I want why campaign a leader in an manner. And they only the pity for our innocent people inside. Because there are a lot of our innocent people that they are luring, and that one they pay me. Now, whatever system they support, me, I can, we'll get that together. Not be as I be now, you want to create problem, me run. Are you mad? Roads are not the fear, say fire they come. It's already there, it's there, and so we be. Run for waiting now. I know what you don't know. If you talk about tricks, I'm more in the street than you. Anything you can go to talk about. So you don't even know. You are learning. Now, where did they get this notion from that Edo is shining? Up till now, people are still lamenting there is no light. Now, when you say this food is very delicious, that is to say, it's not that too salty. There's not too much salt. The salt is accurate, according. It's not that too peppish. Then, after conglomerating the whole meat together, soup not go one side, make water go one side. The meat done on a norm. Then that's when you say this food is very delicious. Now, you cannot be eating food so salt. You cannot say it's delicious. Now, what is shining in Edo that is making people to say Edo is shining? Your pockets. All these people that is always coming from abroad to go and be showcasing the work of the governor or some alien in Edo State, they have mental problem. They don't even know what they are saying. No matter I will love you, then you will do it while they support you. I won't do that. I just explained to you now some of the things we are benefiting in Europe. Yes, we don't see say Europe is shining. The first chemist I went, do you know they were not having paracetamol? Very big chemist, though. Very big chemist. He go big, reach like 11th of those days. They don't get paracetamol. Do you know why they don't get? Because people are rushing it. Now, it's okay. Many people now, they take this 1 gram. Say, other one day, oh, the 600 on day. Now, say, now this 1 gram, now, ask us. Some people, they eat this thing too. It go be 2,000 grams. Just to immediately take away pains. Who caused those pains? The government. They know what they put for food. They know what they put for our water. Where they make all the fish sick. On that norm, this body they regenerate itself. If something else I go by itself, cure them. That's what it's supposed to be. But it not be like now everybody is being placed on drugs. I want to be doing more teaching than castigating individuals today. Now you cannot be eating food and the food is super fish, then you are saying it is delicious. No. What is shining in Edo up to today? No light. Insecurity is still order of the day. The government does not even know what it's doing. It does not know the meaning of governance. Now for these people living abroad, don't you people have conscience? The state or the country you domicile, is it what we were taught? Or is it I look like that up to today? I've never seen any European government that is taking still road or basic amenities to the campaign. You know, because those things, like when you call it for, it's like a natural synonym. It's like something that God created, like this bridge now. That's how they see a lot of projects. Now, what they are always dragging, our minimum wage need to be increased. Either they are going to be talking about the way you are giving our money to foreigners, particularly Edo alien, who are senseless and they don't have any importance. They are doing here. They cannot fight against corruption rather than they support the same corruption as here. If Edo alien can do it, you are not supposed to even take appointment online. They will be taking appointment based on your hierarchy. So get this one, I'll give man. Now I go for enter before you. But here, there is law and order. You cannot say a state is shining, there is no law and order. There are some person that is above the law. Police go invite them. They not go come. There are some person right now, police have invited, they did come. Go and look at how bad house where they vandalize. What is shining there? Up to today, they not bring the people who do and come out. Because they are the ruling party. Now this is what you say is shining. What you guys are clamoring for. Until we allow this very book of Isaiah chapter 5 verse 20 to play. Woe unto that person that call good evil and call evil good. That call light darkness and call darkness to be light. That cause disappointment to become an appointment and cause appointment to become disappointment. Until that Isaiah chapter 5 verse 20 will allow me play. Another thing again, we have to also give room to make it play if we must have a better society. Is that Isaiah chapter 60 verse 12. It says every nation or kingdom that refuse to serve his people, such nation should be destroyed. And another key word again, we must have at the back of our heart. If we must have a better society or our individual lives must be meaningful, we have to also allow that Proverb 14 verse 34 play. It says righteousness exalts a nation and sin is a reproach. If we are able to put these three scriptural verses together, my dear, our life is going to be better. Both you that said Edo, do you know Edo is going to consume you? You are going to go one day. Because what you follow with time will follow you. Until the people we are supporting at home have something tangible we are showing on their behalf. Apart from this, everybody is showing flyover, showing quota. Where are other basic amenities that made government? No, the governor is only based on road tying, and up to today, we are not even seeing the road. That's why I put it there. I'm not the type who just spoil all your efforts. I don't do my activism with bitterness. I said that there is no enough good road, and which is true. Now, what is shining there? People are still being kidnapped. People still buy mysteriously as a result of they did not have money to deposit. How many of you these aliens? I later saw a lady was lamenting. And I say, okay, no wonder. A lady traveled to Nigeria. There was a video I made the title of that last week. Now that very video was generally, even one's enemy is supposed to even appreciate that very video. Because that video, I not even talk to they are one idiots. I just talk generally that what everybody can always digest, you know. I was so surprised this very lady because I don't love mentioning his name because that guy is an idiot. Because only wounded. Me mention it in oh yeah soon. I was surprised he castigated me about this very video also. This is the very video I'm talking about. A lot of you might have a lot of you also saw it. Because I don't always watch when they talk to me. I know anytime they put my video in my yeah, it's going to be an insult. So I just better not watch it. Look at the video here. Now, do you know this very idiot, this lady, this pig, this homobo, this wobi, not knowing that if we are looking for a way to go and see Okpebholo, now back what we now, you know, see, and I just even do video about that guy. So I guess in that very video, do you know recently? Now, why will people live abroad? Now, not that you are going, you are asking a contract from a government. Like, let's say, for example, you were into this, the word called Rosero here. The people that do conduit wiring. The people that would read the wall. Later, they are also going to be the one to feed the injection box. Before we will also come and do the plastering. Not that that one you know how to do. Or let's even assume there is one technical school you go here. You want the government to give you contracts. So that from there, you can also train some of our people. They don't have anything that they learned abroad. Some have spent, like me get has spent almost 40 years abroad. Even the security he called himself, he's not setting that one up to invest on his dream. Imagine a man, you have no dream. Apart from to bully people. As big as midget, a midget even dreaming or investing. Before you know that, it will not become problem to a monobie. Any marigo no so aye mi wa worry or God get senior one or do be egle no man. Ego no emi oni obiri no. I don't think that one today have his own house not there as a citizen of America. Okay, I bought this house in my name. The son today is still living like an immigrant. He's not still living like American or driller. Why? Because he has no dream and he don't want to have one. Okpebholo dream has finally come to pass because when they initiated him to senator, depends on what you can bring. We are going to make you a governor. Now, tell me the dream of midget. Tell me the dream of all these aliens who pardon both this homophobic in Germany and the one in America. Now, if I'm closer to the government today, the government is going to benefit from me because I have something I'm bringing to the table. Government, I will do this. Can you do it? Yes, I will do it. Okay. Be a supervisory whatever in this very field. In one area, I'm going to have you responsible for it. No one of them. They are not going to go and meet the governor. Tell me the people that have ever leave Europe or America who went to go and meet Okpebholo that have a dream. Or that have something, maybe they are working in a fabrica before. Through them, the fabricating company can also come to Edo. That's how I know that if you are working with the governor, you bring in different initiatives. Not the propaganda. Midget left Edo, was it not last 2 weeks? Right now he's in Edo again. What was he doing? What? Okay, just to do propaganda? Be that says a security, whatever. When almost you see, let him join one of those kidnappers. I'm waiting for the 7-year-old boy. No, you are ready to war. Anyone coming to come and meet the government, you are all coming. What do I so? None of them is shouting, the government did not recognize me. Oh, I brought a proposal on how I can be importing this thing so that it will even help my people. The Chinese people that is importing, they are bringing container, they are bringing also and sorting at a kilo, they are bringing it $10. I can be providing a state government a kilo $5. Nothing like that. They are meeting the state governor, the Yeme. Not that they are meeting, I want to work with you. Give me this road, let me do it. It is my field. Give me this building, give me this tile work, let me do it. Let me bring a different design on how this, I can do more than these very people. Or let me set up that template so that other person you are giving contract can be working the same. There's nothing like that. And none of them can write a letter. None of them. None of them, they don't have head. All they do is propaganda. Now you just went to Edo to make yourself, like one of the biggest father we have right now is Comrade Nutik. He holds the spiritual headspace because spiritual headspace mesan regui. I decide what happens. We are well. Like most of you, Abat is a project. All the galactic forces, Agba backs. When especially about you guys cannot do about anything. You better retrieve your step. If you work on will you well. Or one moment when I go, yeah, so I'm giving this warning again. If you have anything against that man, let it just be that you just play. Nothing can happen to Abat. Nothing can happen to him. It is shaded by the God of the universe. So no, so to go and also when I'm about to him, and I'm about to work, but like amigo now is done at doorstep. If not here in the UK, he's going to live all his life crying. When we manifest, but you have to wait for the time. That were Ecclesiastes 3 verse 1 said there's time and season for everything. There's time to commit evil, while there's also the time for the evil to manifest. It is scriptural, it is biblical. If it's not scriptural, we don't talk about it. If it is not biblical, we don't talk about it. So everything has been scripted. If not scripted, now you just start insulting a man because you want the governor to recognize you. Now, when I saw this pig lamenting, I was dumbfounded. So, you mean this how they have been fighting person like me ever since? Not that what I'm saying is not really, not be saying not irrelevant, or we are really destroying the door or destroying the palace, just for them to feel potency. Go and get the appointment. I think they start fighting them. When I tell you people that they are going to see your back. A lot of you doesn't believe in our prophecy. You think the Oba is going to be on the sky? No. Calamity is already before them. They are no longer unity among them. APC right now is not staggering APC. The most insulted alien today is that vagabond Ranomigo. The most insulted. And this person who are giving money out, go and insult Newton. What are they insulting me for? Now, even the video he have made before is the one hunting. Nobody is even insulting that man. No. We are just telling him his attitude. Let anybody in a clear manner come and tell me my attitude. That I'm a dog, I've go back. Tell me where I've go back to my vomit. Come and tell me. Tell me where my activism does not really look as somebody who wants the state to be better. Tell me any person I've insulted that they leak in yash. You know, but look at the one of midget. I am your part of my bugbear kikinania. Go and look at what he said about I'm not calling that one advocacy. He's always doing deformation of characters. I don't think I have any problem with individual today. Any person that said I have problem with him, he just will put palace matter for down. Any palace in here wants to bear. And the palace is going along with it. We are problem with entities who created this notion and this narrative that there are some people that are born slaves and haven't studied the law of the universe. What the palace is doing is demonic, is barbaric, and it is satanic. If you want it to remain, as the palace is going, you are going down along with it. I don't have individual there. I have a problem with the institution because the same institution you were there with. Now we are being abroad. What is working? Can Egwa give Agbo Queen? At least, by now, the palace is supposed to be having a mercy they also give out like this. Do you know the King of Spain supported all this motion? There's also and so people like this that have spent so and so years, they can be due for free drugs or free medicine. Now, what the palace doing along with the state government? Up till now, tell me one particular thing that the palace stand for today, that this thing there is a gene there. A gene. A police ye waste go, a government ye waste go at the end of the day to go and arrest one Kagili. Now you guys are criticizing courtesan. Who is the head of courtesan? What would your father's name be doing among the patron of the courtesan? Now, if you want to make sure some certain tree does not grow again, you uproot it from the ground, from the roots. If you want crumble courtesan, first of all, bring their leader, the enige, the chief, the king to order. That's why I want to start dealing with the deep states. I don't want to Agbe now. A lot of you feel well be queen. Okay, do what boy again. No, we may I can answer work here. I was telling you what wound. And then me want answer whether I time well. I'm not convincing you to like me or to believe in my activism. Or say no guy. Now, if you must be done, if you want to cut the sheep, first of all, hold the shepherd. That's the only way you can get the sheep easily. Hold the shepherd. Then the sheep, there are nobody controlling them again. They're not for. Then why are we deceiving ourselves? Carrying bulldozers destroying houses. Does that mean okay? If a father commits some certain sins, then the children should also suffer for it. Now, why the other persons who have assaulted people physically, I'm not supporting courtesan. I don't like them for couple. I don't like it. One, they does not use their strength in nation building. The area. But this aspect of destroy, I get it shows that the government is too weak to investigate or to go after the individuals. You can confiscate the house. After some time, give the house to the net of kings or to the family to stay. This thing you guys are doing is not fair. We know what we are saying, no. I don't have a brother as a courtist. Any of my friends that I have as a courtist, I have a tail anime. You don't even call my phone. Now we are doing this thing for the benefit of the people that might fall a victim tomorrow. Imagine you have spent many years abroad. Then you happen to put a friend of yours or your own useless brother or siblings. You put him in your heart to be staying. Then automatically committed a crime. They don't put capilla for that. So what go? That's not fair. I think such a law is not a law that is supposed. But I know there is a sense when there is too much criminality in that very building. When you find out that there is a criminal, he's a hideout where they buy people, you see human score and all of that. Even confiscating it for, I think it would be more better go after the people and jail them. Because they have a wife. They have whatever. Most of the people you see spoiled today, is it not the same way we have been talking to midgets? A midget is the where why me Mattia Bonivier? You party Bono Henry. A midget of party Bono Henry. Nobody not table. And I will even I am a bogbe midget and I'm a bogbo in the video. You have to be about this thing it does. If midget see we enter your body, it goes so group both your wife and everything where you get, Jonah. But if you look at it, see, I've been going dirty with her back. I think recently again, always want to tell that way no. Body nobody have ever one day insulted his mother. So you see how people can still fight and they are still decent. There are still people today that is in media that do saga. They are saga you they like them because if they correct things, this is your flash to me now. I think after the very video I made the other day, I saw that two boys like that, I saw them playing the whatever. They use this our brother, the World Update and I think Franco Menwa also. They used them to release a song. I would say congratulations to these two young men. Do you know why I say congratulations? At least show that what you guys are doing is really affecting them. You guys are standing for the truth, because if you does not stand for the truth, Edolian does not go after you. If what you are doing is not making any impact in their life, they don't saga you. And they are the same people who have never wanted useful and need to single. They don't use our bad governance to sing. People that are telling you the truth, so I just say congratulations to these two young men. At least history will remember that a day when you were trying to fight for a gene in your society, and you were seeing one. and what you guys are fighting for. I'm not really see personal selfish interest inside. What I see there is that you guys is trying to harmonize to make sure we have a better society. We are uniquely unique and differently different. Everybody got his own department. Like what they can do right now, I'm not called to do those things. Or it does not mean that I can't really talk about it. It's not just something I'll just open live video and be doing. But anytime our people embark on the journey to cause sensitization in our society, we always give them our support. That's what we do. So any person who want to humiliate and start fighting them so dirty, the God of the universe will raise up a standard against those persons. So I will say congratulations. Take that song as a thing of joy. Don't take it the way Edolian are taking it. Take it to where see one. A day will come when fella Nigerian government they worry am. If they sing that year, nobody too like that, but with the like now. When Michael Jackson never come out, some of his music is the number one today. Is still raining. There are some of the music we first talk about, particularly that skinhead, dead head. They are singing right now because they now begin to see that okay, this was what the Michael Jackson saw in Jeffrey Epstein's island that make them sing that song. A lot of you might have come across it. When people are not tagging that song, writing something on it. Michael Jackson told us that time. So also it going to be. So look at the notion there. So that's why be very, very careful as somebody that speaks the truth. Don't use emotion, excitement to support people. Let the people that speak the truth, let them speak the truth. Don't be quick to call any person remember. If you want to criticize the person based on what you have done. Don't raise up a man whose end is very close. Beckham Palace is gone. And then I tell her now one way Prince Andrew. And then you get Prince Charles Rewune. A Charles Rewune Agbe. You are watching films and you are going to see how it ends. Areas of phone in the UK. Or for him take over here. It's a vertical woman. I will put this one here because from Doyle and some of our good followers who want to really learn. Now let's go back to Edo State again. We are saying that Okpebholo is still procuring or buying caterpillars to do what? Now I have advised the government to create rapid response team. What is rapid response team? Each of the European countries has it. Those people, they also employ people. They have generators, they have different vans. They use in, doing mobilization. That's why there are some roads now that will spoil. Maybe pothole. These are people that will go and fix it. These are the rapid response teams. They are also under government. Now, when there is a major road to be constructed, you give it to contractors. Now, we are seeing that Okpebholo is showing caterpillars. To do what? Where are you going to Sanfia? That is not even the caterpillar you use in cleaning gutters. Let's even assume each of the day, government right now have a tractor that is used to go and be cleaning gutters. There's no problem about that. They say too much of everything is bad. You don't govern the people with propaganda. Edo State is sinking or is already sank. We are still on the problem. It's going to consume it tomorrow. A lot of you that is supporting these very governance. I'm not trying to say it's not doing anything. But that is not enough for you to just put on for you just concluded that as if he's not even sharing free medicine. As if our healthcare right now is accessible. When you say a state is shining, that is to say there is law and order. Insecurity, at least, it has been contained. None of you can read the statistics today now before Okpebholo came. The insecurity was 80%. Right now, during the time of Okpebholo, the insecurity now have reduced with 60%. It's now 20%. He increased the more. Just because of what you are going to eat. The Bible says, what shall it profit a man to gain the whole world and suffer the loss of his own soul? What are you guys gaining? I don't envy people who get close to the government. But is this the way we are supposed to get close to the government? Obaseki, we are there for 8 years. Okay, what about all that is not being appreciated, that is not being sponsored? Don't you see we are doing our work effectively today? That leader now, if he return back to Italy, now manage your country, they support the government. Now you have been defaming, insulting people like what media have also done. He started insulting Obaseki again because they promised him money. What legacy are you leaving behind? Or you think all this is tomorrow, you can't cover it. Your children will repeat as soon as the earth remains. A time is going to come when everybody here go down correct. According to Ogmama, where they are to talk where to him, they are going to talk about your story, they talk about mine. Name and character and I will leave behind. Or when he keke unime, or now say that was why he sang a song in the 80s. Or where a koroi, or who amonjige ya call, or who amazenge ya call, or where unda evayo bomb a call aro, or where they were sagmona a nikeke unime, or now say we are corner. What are you planting? See all of them abroad. It shows how frustrated you people are. Banana. We are seeing the container load of your working whatever. The addresses are long and why we key. Because on that, that's why we are leaving our people that work on that government. They're always a glutton. They don't have a dream. If you work on that government for 4 years, let it be that under that 4 years you have been able to establish your business. They don't establish. Well, what are you going to hear? Later, if the government is no longer giving them money, you see all of them complaining. There are none of these people that have worked under Obaseki, for example, whose the money they receive is not to about 10 million. They did not invest anymore. Money invested have 2 lives. Money spent have only 1 life. Here, what also rig me, they thought it's going to continue like that. The government have its open. Do you know Obaseki will still be lacking money today? It might still be lacking money now. It might still be saying, oh, how will I complete? I don't want to for that money. I will say now when I did go now, I would have used the opportunity to look for and do this one. That's why government have brought president in America. I think Donald Trump right now is one of the richest presidents. Because before he becomes a president, already a multi-billionaire. It's not like Obama who just came from nowhere. Now during when Obama become president, they call him billionaire. That's why Obama today is not the least of the billionaires in America. Go and check your statistics. There are people who already has money before they come into government. Why there are people, as you come to government, they are still mentally poor. They are never one day. Look at Obaseki. I say he's not going for Senate. Because of Oshomole right from time, or my amigo Obaseki me, that's why you don't need to Senate. Look at Dilo Melaye, it was only 4 years. He not even complete 4 years for Senate self. It's the guy invests in his business, invests in his purpose. When purpose is not known, abuse is inevitable. When purpose is not known, abuse is inevitable. The word abuse here is abnormal use of something. A lot of persons is abnormally using of the opportunity they have. As an Acatarian or Awarian, for example, you are going to bring a light to any government. You are supposed to bring light, not making this noise. And they did not allow me to see the governor. And this one is cashing up in my name. So you were insulting me for you to have a way to government. Amigo go me 5 million, I get ticket to me. Even we are you about fear. As you people keep on insulting people, just for the governor to recognize you, come and insult him just to make a name for his personal selfish interest. This is what they do. All of them. All of them. Go and look at the Ukamu and not lying. A fresh woman, fresh. Who were you as an of you who ran a dead bay? No, what are they laughing at? When you've already lose your Okpebholo go away. And make babu no. Now, one me while I don't worry over your jaw, saw the man who do television and like this very homo boy right now in Madrid, no man patatis be. You just bring my picture, come and put on for your background. This is you and me that have no man. We have never wanted. Oh, there was a time I was seeing my video in his page. It left from me. I can't really get his screenshot right now. Now, because say someone gave you money, go insult it. That's why there are some persons we will not forgive. Because you were advocating to spoil our work. Not that what we are saying is not true. I have no problem with individual today say, okay, I put this person for man. The very day you stop supporting evil, I'm gone. But there are things you are not supposed to do. Don't defame people without ego. Or wait, now you bomb a quarrel. Galatians 6 will make it clear. He said, don't be deceived, our God is not mocked, whatsoever a man soweth. Now you now try to tell me that you are a wicked person, the way was scripted in Isaiah 48, verse 22. He said, the peace, there shall be no peace for the wicked. Now we are talking to our evil kings. We are talking to our evil political leaders. It is their responsibility to make sure the world is fine. Our own is to support them. Why are we supporting them in the evil deed? I can't get it. Now what are you, okay now? How you take better person? Convert the money they are going to give to you to carry it abroad. Will that one be enough? The opportunity where a contract in Miamunpa. Will they give you up to about 10,000 euros? Willie, a cannot dream. You have nothing to become. You are looking like 10 million is too big. Don't you know that the very time you start investing on your purpose, when you are independent, there is this extra piece you get when you are able to invest on your purpose. That is in no boweni who do echo your way. That you sleep till daybreak. Not at my age now. I'm still having the dream of working on that one idiot. I wait once in a year. A contract of ba. I'll not say na me. At least I'm aiming towards something already. This is what I urge everybody to be doing right now. Okay, how can we partner together? When I partner with. Don't you know we can go into partnership? Don't you know that you can be having construction work, let's say renovation work in Italy? Okay, I have a brother in Spain that can do this very job for you. Tell me, can renovate full house or can renovate plus maybe okay. One like 12,000. Maybe a materials in the mechanic there, let's say 2.5. Then the rest now workmanship. When we do have too many, we don't have 100 euro there. Is that one not something added to you? Maybe I'm spending 1 month in Italy to finish all that job. Then I'm coming back. I'm having 5,000 euro with me on Lele Mary. Only a blessing. When it is work, and do you know when you are doing your personal work, you a big way. But when you are working under anybody, there is this grief, annoyance that come upon you at times. It's like you are still being treated as slaves. The difference between the rich man and the poor man is information. Some of the people we have worked with, we have inherited buildings here in Europe. Most of them, they don't even know how to lay bricks. They had an opportunity. Now we will constantly do the job. Your own for them to just tell you, look at how you are going to do it. Then you are the one that do the job. They are only the one cashing out. How many of you, your boss, do the kind of work you do? You only come there and look because you had an opportunity. This was the same opportunity, all this midget and all this homobo. We are supposed to use their European influence to initiate that so and so place. This man went to Nigeria again. You can get a cheaper labor. Then, where in politics, where you do full labor in social media. Oh my God, say, but you don't see me on media, you don't see me talk to anybody. I will send my boy to me, I hate insults. That's why any of our leaders that do well, there are people today, governors, we don't even need to near them. They are doing well. If you are doing well, why will I talk to you? But upon saying what we are doing to make sure the state is better, we are still the enemy. Because these are people without a purpose. These are people without a purpose. A man that have a purpose, he wants the state to be better so that will bring a foreign investor in. For example, I think there was somebody I was talking to online the other 3 times I am Okpebholo. I told us one day about me and Abat. What about we're sending it? It was me and Abba that Okpebholo called in that very dream. So Abba looked at it because of the money. He now sent one of his boys to work along with me. Then I think I talked about that one last year. Then the other one again was personal to clean up the state. Another one again, I think that was December here. I dream of seeing again. Maybe that man may be thinking now, this guy have a brain. He would have been good in this very government. Who knows? I don't know. For me, I'm not interested. I'm not interested because anything no see insult, I don't like it. And my dream right now is not to go to Davin Estate in the messed up his center. I will not be doing sacrifices to Aulelu here. The same way Jephthah were called to come and fight for the Gileadites in that Judges 11. That is the same mindset people like us has. Or Rabaswene, why you married Dotima? You cannot be diving to the government when I have a dream. Marrying for society to be fine. If not because of recent incident of Sunwebo on a one, we leave weaken us down because we know what is coming. What are you gonna? You Nigerian, you are full leg. They'll give you 10 million. Convert 10 million to euro. Who will travel here? You go your renovation for 2 months. What a day? 12,000 pounds a day. You know, since my friends, there is a guy, Junior Richie. Most of the telecommunication for UK there, I make an travel you. We saw you 2 states in a day. He told me one day, new thing, chairman where you we are coming to come and do renovation in UK with our handwork. Imado vuli over. Yado vule. Or you blood money. The brain is there. How will I be fooling myself? We want to make sure our people have a better life at home. That's why we are doing what we are doing. You cannot be this very Europort, you know, we have one dream. You are an idiot. Your dream is to insult your position or people that Abat came newly. He have opened up a company. Do you know tomorrow I can give Abat job? Abat okay, a gardener momo and more innovator of wave and roadway. We have me where you don't win. Even moon. He said, can so give me chairman, one man so you clean there now. The tiles, the kitchen, the man we are change. Why me boy okay? I'm a boy. More video me. The time I will go in Yahweh. Or anyway, 8% must we see on Bobo. Or we are dead. Daniel, is that one awesome? Is that awesome? Now, can you ever wonder where Bonano were? You know, okay. Look at what you have spent your own life to do, apart from Agmananegwa. And all these frustrated elements today, now one can all of them, they are from Egwa. Tell me any of them. Let them come and proudly say what they can do. The crisis in bus started in Spain in 2008. We went into butchering of vehicle, and I do a daily motor review. I'm also a professional. I was in the mechanic workshop yesterday. What would have cost me? Let's say the total money that it would have cost me would have been, let's say, most of my only about 200 euros. How much did I spend? Because I was part of the person that fixed it. I was part of the person that fixed it. Obona, even on way, you go hey. I'm only just coming on media because of the love I have for my people and because of love for humanity. If I really want to say, okay, let me concentrate on my own team. God forget it. God knows why He put us in this very position today to make sure we advocate for a better society to come. All this I'm telling you, I'm not capping. That's just the truth. That is just the truth. Our work can take us to anywhere. One of our mother were telling me one day, or when we had the wine and both wallpaper and the rest, have a plenty years so. How much are they charging her right now? Almost about €1,000 for workmanship. 2 Saturday, Sunday. I complete that job for you. True to God. Saturday, Sunday, I'll complete that job for you. Daily material, I have to bear no. That way you have some husband today. You cannot paint your own house in stay. You can't paint it okay, no. Senseless set of alien. Anytime I think about how people can be daft, you may not know how to mispaint, but these are just normal techniques. Every man is supposed to have it. My own biological father, a man here, not he don't know. Some of my siblings getting a figure maybe any small toy, gather ya can ribana. For those of you who went to go and look for me in my father's house, you now see 2 rooms where they that backyard. Na me building. For those of alien, I will go and I won't dana. Wamajo wera o wanori eke ni more boy. Na man that a builder. I've been a child who used his head. But it's time for us to also speak the truth. We'll tell you the undiluted truth every day. We'll tell you the truth. Under normal condition, as far as the universe is concerned, nobody's above the law. A law by economy, but you can be respected. Anyway, I love your camera. Where more your way, I love your camera. We have authority. We have the audacity to do whatever thing. No. Paul the apostle will follow me as I follow Christ. Also, in Christ, he also told the apostle to do the same thing likewise. That's why it was quoted in that Philippians 2 verse 5. He said, let this man be in you. This was Paul the apostle admonishing the people. He said, that was also in Christ Jesus. Now, what man was in Christ Jesus? He doesn't believe in bias. He believed on equal right and justice. He was a compassionate friend. Now, what man is in you today? Well, according to the news you guys are seeing there, Mary Prince Adroagben, who are watching film, according to the news you guys are hearing now, Nore Media, that Prince Andrew or Wana, Valokoyobo, or the Amawana, the same thing, oh, there's no difference. So they are coming there. None of you no remain. If you remain, I faint. None of you no remain. No, none of the demonic kingdom. What soon now? Hey, I go no, I can't. You think all these shenanigans is going to continue? All these your throw and see going to continue? Then any government that came now, all of you must travel. Not that you are going there to make any positive impact. Government, I'm very good in doing pladu. Government, I'm very good in doing painting. Government, I'm very good doing what they call this thing, this kind of like skating. Government, I'm doing good in doing this. I can do this one. Government, I'm an international electrician. No, you have nothing you are holding in your hand. That was why when Moses confronted the Red Sea, God told Moses, he said, Moses, you knew I drew you out of the water. This is another water before you. He asked Moses, what is that in your hand? He said, the rod. He said, stretch it. What about Moses? We are not having something in his hand. Only what media today, has is to defend people. He has nothing in his knucklehead that is bringing to the table in the government house. I can do this. You know, all of them, all the homobox, they have nothing. I still remember vividly during the time of Oyegu. My late father, blessed memory, being a very vast man, he was given contract that time. He was given contract. He hammered money for that contract. He did say, okay, made them give him money because he supported Oyegu through this Ogiva in Orion. Everybody know Ogiva. In Amapa, and so the big. Nice support today, Oyegu that year. They use a road, they use a road to compensate him. Because he's a man with foresight. He did it perfectly well. Okay, Gunigo, I think you can get some engineers. We are having contracting now. Engineer guy telling Gunigo ni ari where you were by. Engineer no where always have his own money already. Do you know my construction whatever is 5 million shares? With my construction permission you under CAC. CAC what here? 5 million shares, you know. I can even import Caterpillar from here home. I can carry any work from federal government. This is a thing I did many years ago. I'm not into politics. But how many politicians have this kind of mindset? New World Construction Company International Limited. That is my... The Facebook is there. Go and check the very year I opened that very Facebook. A licensing lad America opened the Facebook. Then I went and who do bully me up my work by him. Hey, I went no Ayakoma. Okpebholo Governm no Efo. That's why doing it today. They are the most awkward set of people. In our parliament drink. They don't have nothing they are going to become. They do what so here. And I'm with social media. Let's assume who me and Robbie, social media no longer there. Who do you think can function? Never yari ne do. Agi kyo terre. Agi wegbe weja. You can't survive it. Can you survive there though? I be marry Miami do. Can you survive it? You go to hang out with you soon. What can you can't do anything. If we survive, they cannot even cook better food for the Alban waiting and restaurants. They don't even have the idea to even cook. Oh, you know, I'm going to talk restaurants. Why me yo me why me big can eti talk river? Why we no man robi why we saga? Why we saga? You think you're going to be here forever? Look at what I see in So Worry. I think it's So Worry that carried that. No, So Worry, one of that news blogger said that a man that spent 50 years in America was deported recently. 50 years in America. Were deported recently. So for those of you that say, well, we bona wa no my dear, have also a second whatever that okay, whatever thing that happen, I can survive here. Mena kemanak pave na Africa. One me big me. My brother. Worry. I'm a picture me ye kerobi. Me agwa we no ahia makmo we. Udori agbon do we salam aleikum. Imagine a big as to when we no bo. You woman profession go. We are robi me. Go and see me dead. Now 30 years, almost 40 years in America wasted. Now people are not if you see that man security you doesn't have any security advice you are giving. I think there was a post that said, this governor driving, he will be here. Amaku wene. He died. Nobody no my tier born man ever say now. Useless homobo. That's why I'm not too interested to talk about him. Apart why we are one or two igiri. Igiri mana iuna. Ali, with this little explanation, what I've done today, let every man go and think. You think the responsibility you carry for your papa? Some of us, we went to come and sell ourselves to take our father away from the village. Your children get that time for you. Jesus, your children get that time for you. Have you not bad things for your children one day? No, show their position we're supposed to show. You think that your children get time for you. Now everybody now children won't be like you. Will go oh, one web boss with you who will struggle give you water. What kind of I don't like that at his house. I don't like it. Look at the way it has job big for nothing. They are going to shame you later. How can you say you are laboring for your children? They have their own life to live. They are going to build a better house. Just the same way your house will be better than your father's own. How many of you today inherited your father's property? How many of you today? The same thing is going to... Don't go and build your life. They tell us to start building instead of us to build our lives. I first of all build my life. All the testimony I'm putting here right now about me, I'm not capping. That's just the way it is. That is the way it is. So a better opportunity will always come for us to be like Julius Berger. No problem. But don't just be in this world constituting nuisance. Then how to put here in I when Okpebholo Governm. Oh man, you have face. Oh man, you have working. Huh? Then a dent yaro a face who do agwale cream muga can be talent. No I have a dent in a row own. Or makeup where we have a makeup. Why we find boy be fine man. That's why our advocacy is not about no. It's all about enlightenment. A lot of persons will watch this video today, they will also ginger up. Coming into partnership, it is something that's good though. It is something that's good. For example, when we also have a muna or we munanifo, depends on the work. How they wear me €500 now? How they wear me? Oh, you know, and I go Zaga, we are not the million bamin on Sioba. Where was your banner? They are parabolating in Osarebe Wakitali Wakpa. I took an away governor, look at what I can do. Here I a proposal in Ariambo. Oh, I won't down on my man. We boy, I show a tie road. Tell me the country where you domicile anywhere that is not tied. Why I wear these people, they are really dead among the living. Alien is an alien. I'm your bias of Pavia. I'm your bias of Na so they invite me I come wa soon who we are here kwa yeah imagine me na 5 million convert 5 million to euro only go ni we are paying 1 month in one month no be you never see money before you hear say person get 12,000 euro you dey load am pay 2 months as rent in the fois you want to travel no awiole nini go doma pa yo bowere under 2 months people will never see money. It is when the money comes constantly. A business where are you going to FO? Go and see me jet now. One year I will baseki money through Osagbovo yo. I was Agbovo yo amura no mi go riana. Clear Mark Basson. Yana pompi go ne. Or who you are again? Look at the kind of dirty politics he's playing. Mama, where policies are useless as this before. So we want support a good thing now. You want to go and cash out. Okay, now, Manani Iwagbina now, we force CIA here, we fought against VID. Who is to pay us? And your activism have not helped anybody. It did not save it, it did not change any negative narrative. What about we that be changing the negative narrative? Who is to not to pay us? Mami Who want to go and sue Hungu? Who want to sue Hungu for it? Omu, if we now go Taladian. So we are really making now because they want to pay you. Hey, Uma we winner. So we born we you doku. Uma we winner. Amen we no bo. No wonder ni well that was for market or modiayi. Alamajiri. Aba alamajiri in Europe. I'm not against it when government appreciate you. But don't let it now become a quarrel. When the government in Muna, government will contract in here fully and give them one delicate contract, don't even give it the estimate itself. There are most of them that cannot give the quotation. Immediately no ya move America are completed. Maybe engineer no you know the or maybe 500 million but no 1 billion here buy. Or when I carry maybe or 100,000 100 million iwuwe yen wa ya gbele won go lucky mi na yo wa ari here o ya ari ma no ma so egbe you know no after you don't do and finish now at the end of the day you can't say not be the way not be waiting cannot be so it be you know then egbe will also most the government should commit all these aliens that's always coming hey gari go here we contract in here dikpolo no we ni akpolo egbe ni akpoleki. He will be in charge of him and let her be doing something. My government PC or now government. The only government can have by the way. One more contract. Who are contracting them? I will maybe. So let me believe in you guys. Till I come across your way again. This comrade Newton Igbeneghu, the Bishop of Activism, the hero for democracy and ambassador for good governance, the CEO. Salvation for Humanity and Redemption, the CEO Civil Disobedience Worldwide, the CEO, the man that led the anti-V9 campaign. So now we be the real anti-corruption, immediate pro-corruption. Ewani enaye, omanti emiropa. Yen wa support me here. Freedom fighter na ti won agba, won asun. But they do make them arrest this man for Benin. I will my affair no no defame, not to prove it. But when we arrest I'm standing the arrest, they were arrested, not to prove it. I'll get to Agbe. So then they are killing Saludo. Ciao, bye.